Welcome back to another edition of the Everton Weekly Update. My name is Gino Ganello. Over the weekend, the Toffees ground out a solid draw on the road against Chelsea, who remain unbeaten this season. Despite only picking up a point, though, the team looks solid in defense with the official debut of Yerry Mina, who was man of the match as well, and shut out the hosts, with Sarri's Chelsea failing to score at home for the first time this season. But while that is good, there were some possible detrimental situations that could be a serious problem for Everton in the very near future. Early in the game, Gylfi Sigurdsson took a hard tackle from Jorginho that resulted in the Icelandic midfielder hobbling around before being taken off later in the game. After the game, there were photos of Sigurdsson in a boot, raising questions about the severity of the injury and how long he'll be out. And while those are extremely important questions, I'm going to tell you why this means a lot more for Kieran Dowell than it does for the rest of the Everton squad. If Sigurdsson is injured and out for a period of time, these next few weeks could tell us a lot about Kieran Dowell and the manager's feelings about him. It has been no secret that Dowell has not been as good as advertised and has underwhelmed the fan base in his few performances this year. After a year-long loan at Nottingham Forest, I think many of us, including the Everton staff, thought this was the year that Dowell was ready for the full-time gig with the first team. He looked like he could add something to this squad depth-wise, and quite frankly, he's been far from that. If the Icelandic midfielder does not play after the international break and Dowell doesn't get a spot in the starting 11, we know that Silva's faith in him is just about as low as can be, and he could be on his way out in January. If he does get a spot in the 11, then it's time for him to show us what he truly has got. We know he has the ability. We have seen it in the championship and in the academy, but now he has to prove it at the top level. We know it's hard, but if he wants to stay here with the talent that we have now, then he has to step it up. That's all the time we have for you on this week's Everton Weekly Update. Make sure to tune in each week for more of my opinions and analysis on all the latest Everton news. Until then, I'm Gino Ganello. Come on, you Blues.